What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's video and review is going to be on the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Fury Green Ranger. Now this figure is super dope. I've been wanting this one for a while as well. This is the second figure we have in the Dino Fury team, and we just got news of the Blue Ranger dropping in the next wave. So this figure is definitely a must for sure. This is the figure, how it looks in the packaging, again the windowless packaging that Hasbro is going with. So on the side you get promo art of Dino Fury Green right here, and then on the back, similar to Dino Charge Blue, we have a product shot of the figure on the bottom right, and details about the figure itself, such as the height and what accessories it comes with. So apologize about the Dino Charge Rangers in the back. I had just filmed the review for Dino Charge Blue, so if you want to see that, go ahead and check out that review. Definitely recommend it. Definitely a super dope figure, and happy to complete this team. But this is not the Dino team that we're talking about right now. So this is the figure out of the packaging. As you can see, this is the Izzy head sculpt. Looks really nice. From what I remember, I don't remember her having her hair tied up. I always, for some reason, I remember her hair always being down, but I like the way this looks. The silver just looks really, really good. I think it looks better than the Dino Fury red. It just makes the gold pop out. I think green and gold is just always a good color. But yeah, this figure looks really dope. One thing to know why the figure doesn't have the skirt is because in Ryu Soldier, the Sentai that it was adapted from, the Green Ranger was actually a guy. So him, Trowa, and Bamba, the Black Ranger, they were brothers. Kind of similar to Dino Fury, how Izzy and Javi are brother and sister. But in the original Sentai, they were brothers. So that's why you see Dino Fury green with no skirt. Fun fact. I'm sure a lot of people know that. Nothing new. But then she also comes with the Dino Fury saber. It's warped out of the packaging. Yeesh. And then one thing that I also notice is that this plastic feels a lot more flimsy than actually any of the figure, the weapons. So I'm not sure if it's just because of maybe it just came out of the packaging, maybe it's a little bit warm, but yeah, one thing to note is that this figure, the plastic feels very flimsy. And then she also comes with a grabby hand for the sword. Actually, two grabby hands, I should say. I guess you can switch them out. One for, you know, if you want to use it in the right or left hand, you can do that. She also comes with a shorter version of the lightning effect, which I don't think I've seen before. This is something that's definitely new. And then, of course, we get the head sculpt. This one looks really dope. I really like the way it looks. So I'm not gonna lie, I've watched other people's video reviews, and I've heard horror stories that this head tends to completely come off, peg included, with the new head system that they have. Honestly, I'm very nervous. I almost don't want to switch it. I wish they would come with the Ranger head on and do it that way, but you know, that's not the case. So I'm just gonna try my best. Hopefully nothing happens. So let's do this. I did notice a defect. The morphing, the morpher is actually located on the inner part of the forearm. So it's the wrong way. It should be out here on the outer forearm, so or wrist, I should say. So I'm not sure if I think that can be flipped. I think you would just need to heat this up and then flip it. Honestly, I don't foresee that being an issue. I'm not the biggest fan of customizing and doing these things, but I think it should be somewhat of an easy fix. Just something to note. I was able to get the head on with no issues, so not that bad. But yeah, I thought that was really strange, right? That the morpher, what kind of goof was that? I've never even seen that. I tried like rotating the forearm. Oh, well, you know what? Oh, good. No one got to do anything. Well, that was weird. The forearm was rotated where it was on the inner part, but I was able to actually rotate that around, so we're good. Don't have to do any modding, thank God. That would have sucked, but yeah. The articulation on the figure itself, so you do get the neck joint. Again, I don't know what's up with this one. This one doesn't seem to move a whole lot compared to Time Force Blue or even Dino Charge Blue. Maybe it's a Blue Ranger thing. I'm just kidding, it was a horrible joke. But I do like the shoulders. I really like the shoulders. I don't know if this is going forward, this is the standard, but on Dino Charge Blue, shoulders had no problems going up. I absolutely love that. Some of the older figures, they're just like super stiff trying to get up. So props to Hasbro if that's something new that they're doing. She has the double jointed elbows. She has the wrist swivel. And I'm assuming because I was able to get it on a rotated on this one, there is supposed to be like a forearm swivel. I don't know, who knows, but you get the horizontal wrist hinge. You get rotation here at the upper torso with the nab crunch, and then you do get the drop down hips. But again, I think this one feels really good, really sturdy, not super flimsy. Honestly, when I was first messing around with this just now, I didn't even think that it had drop down. This feels great. If they should all feel like this, very sturdy. You can get the legs up, no problem. Bend the knees. You do get the thigh swivel, the hinge, and then the swivel at the leg. So very nice. I really like the way this figure looks, feels. This is definitely like a dope figure for sure. And I like that the character is pretty badass. You know, she's I know there's a lot of controversy when she like ripped off the skirt and was like, I don't really like this, but it made sense for the in order to adapt the Sentai. I think people don't necessarily give that enough credit or take that into consideration. But I really like it, so let me switch out the hands and get the sword in. One thing to also note is that the sword hinge, it's on a vertical hinge. I think that's super awesome. I think all sword wielding or gun wielding figures should have that hinge on there. But yeah, all in all, this thing looks super dope. Here's how it's gonna look like compared to, say, another Ranger team. Pretty similar in size. I can get her sized up next to Dino Charge Pink, just for a size comparison for the female figures. I want to say they're always going to be about the same height, but I could be wrong. Yeah, they're pretty similar. You guys can see that. Yep, they look pretty spot on, and they look good. I think that Dino Charge Green and Dino Fury Green are gonna go well together. They both have a similar fighting style where they hold the sword reverse, so that looks super dope. All in all, I highly recommend this figure. I believe this one comes 2 per case, if I'm not mistaken. I think this one's still gonna be a little bit more sought after as well. But in any case, I highly recommend picking up Dino Charge Blue and Dino Fury Green for sure. Next on my list is to get the Beast Morphers Yellow. I've just been getting into Tokome Sentai Go Busters, and so far I'm liking it. I heard not such great things about it, but for me personally, I really like it so far. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Peace.